sometimes when thinking of disclosing, no, yeah, maybe I'll be free if I want to. Maybe I'll be free from this stress if I get up and tell people my story, tell them that no, I'm HIV. Maybe that'll help, because there are people who want to do that but afraid of what would people say.
If they found out HIV positive in the community, first of all, they discriminate them. He is in severe social discrimination. I know children, bigger children, they cannot go and play with the other children. The parents say, oh, don't play, you may get HIV from him. If there's a cut, people run away. In the elder one, they don't sit with them, they don't socialize with them. And that's how they treat, in fact, they become isolated slowly.
Yeah, khona lokho kuyiqiniso ngoba ngishilo ngathi abaningi abakholwa kuningi futhi abantu ababelivela khona mhlawumbe ekutheni umuntu bese tholakele mhlawumbe umuntu makufuneke aphumele obala ukuthi HIV positive abale lokho ashe lokho.
They related to sexual activities. They will relate it to, like, it means that you've been having a lot of partners, and that's what's happening in our community. That if someone is HIV positive, everyone like, oh, it's a shame. It means you've been sleeping around with a lot of people. Of which, when you give them the education that you can get it even if you got one partner.
The moment somebody come to know this so-and-so got HIV in the community or in the house, they all started, oh, this man is dirty man, this lady is not good. In the meantime, it's not her fault or his fault.
I think if you're HIV, if you share the same things with maybe your family or something, if you share the same spoon, you'll be HIV positive. If you kiss someone, you'll be HIV positive.
In fact, HIV cannot be contracted through sharing food, utensils, hugging, touching, or even kissing. The only ways that HIV can be transmitted are through semen, vaginal fluid, blood, and breast milk.
I think if you're HIV, you're gonna die soon, you're gonna be sick.
People don't really understand when does HIV become AIDS and all of that, and how long are you going to be able to, how long one is able to live with HIV for.
HIV is a virus that people become infected with, but this virus itself is not deadly. Once the body's immune system becomes too weak, HIV will become AIDS. It is only at the stage of being AIDS that the disease can become life-threatening. As long as the person living with HIV looks after themselves and takes ARV medication when their immune system starts to become low, it is often many years before the HIV to AIDS transition takes place. When diagnosed early enough, a person who is HIV positive can live a normal, long and healthy life, just like everyone else. But the stigma faced by individuals living with HIV makes life challenging, and with so much misunderstanding, it can be hard to find someone to trust and to openly talk to.
You'll find out that there's a lot of anger. The parents get very angry, and even the family, it brings up a lot of anger into the family. That, like, it's like a shame. It's something that it is happening, and it's happening mostly in our communities, but they still want to distance it. They don't want it to be close.
Bakhona abantu abaphatha abanye abantu bacwaseke nje emndenini yabo bangabathandi baze babaxosha abanye ngenxa ukuthi umuntu uphila negciwane le-HIV.
Some of them were being traced out or been just some of them who lives in the streets just because their parents said, no, leave, you're HIV positive, we don't need you here anymore.
Zama was fortunate to have met Spiwe, who had spoken to the students at her school about getting tested. He provided Zama with support and encouraged her to tell her family.
Well, I was so nervous, but that guy helped me so much and said, no, Zama, you see, I'm leaving. I've lived here for so many years with this. I don't have any affections, like I do not get sick, I protect myself, I live a healthy life, I exercise, I do everything. So you too can also do that. Never mind, to be HIV positive doesn't mean nothing. I actually didn't tell my mother. I was scared. I said, no, I don't want to tell my mother. our family, we've been through a lot, so if I tell her, she's gonna die. She's just gonna have a heart attack and just die. So I didn't want to tell her. But my friend said, no, Zama, we have to tell your mother. We have to tell her. Well, we came here, we just sat in the bench and called my mother. We're sitting here and just spoke, like, talking about life, talking about himself, of what is he doing, is helping people to go and test it, and all of a sudden it's just said it, Zama is HIV positive. And my mother was very shocked. She just looked at me, she hugged at me, and she cried.
Ngathuka ngabachoka kodwa futhi ngase ngitshela ukuthi kuyafana nazo zonke izifo ezikhona, kuyafana nekhanda, kuyafana nesisu, kuyafana nje na wonke umkhuhlane okhona, BP yabo nje yonke kuyafana noshukela. Ngitshela lokho nje ukuthi njengoba naye senalesifo ufuna ngimthathe njengokuthi lokho uzama, futhi ngimnike support kakhulu, ngimthande kakhulu kunaqala njengoba ukuze angayiboni umuntu ongathi useyacwasela nje emndenini. Kodwa nje ngathuka ngabachoked ngaleso sikhathi ngimizwa ukuthi HIV positive, kodwa futhi ngase ngamukela.
With the support of Spiwe and her family, Zama decided she would begin to disclose to others in the community.